Welcome back to our channel, your ultimate source for all the latest royal family news, fascinating insights, and behind-the-scenes stories. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. In today's video, we're diving deep into a fun and unique story involving rugby star Mike Tindall, Princess, and a rather personal wedding day request that sparked quite the conversation. Make sure to stick around until the end for all the juicy details and let us know what you think in the comments. To understand the full scope of this story, we need to start with Mike Tindall and Zara Phillips, now known as Zara Tindall after her marriage. Their love story has always stood out from the more traditional royal romances. Unlike some of the more high-profile royal weddings, theirs was more down-to-earth and intimate, despite the star-studded guest list. Zara, the only daughter of Princess and Captain Mark Phillips, was never one to enjoy the spotlight as much as other members of the royal family. Despite being the granddaughter of Queen Elizabeth II, Zara and her brother Peter Phillips were not given royal titles at birth, an intentional choice made by Princess and to give them a more normal upbringing. Growing up relatively out of the royal limelight, Zara pursued her passion for equestrian sports and eventually became an Olympic silver medalist for Team GB in 2012. Her love of sports, no doubt, helped her connect with Mike Tindall, a rugby player whose athletic career was equally impressive. Mike Tindall, meanwhile, was making his own waves in the world of rugby. Born in Otley, West Yorkshire, Mike came from a sporting family. His father, Philip Tindall, was a rugby player, while his mother, Linda Tindall, was a social worker. Mike's rugby journey began when he joined Bath Rugby in 1997 after leaving Queen Elizabeth Grammar School in Wakefield. Known for his powerful playing style, Mike quickly became a key player for Bath and later joined Gloucester Rugby, where he played for nearly a decade. Mike and Zara met in 2003, and their relationship blossomed quickly. They became a beloved couple both within the royal family and among the British public, thanks in part to their shared love of sports and their refreshingly down-to-earth personalities. After several years of dating, they announced their engagement in December 2010, and the wedding planning began. Fast forward to July 30th, 2011, the day of their highly anticipated royal wedding. The couple tied the knot at Canongate Kirk in Edinburgh, Scotland, in what was described as a relatively low-key affair, especially by royal standards. Nevertheless, it was a beautiful day filled with tradition, elegance, and a few surprises, including the reported vodka fountain at the reception held at Holyrood Palace. Despite the fun and relaxed nature of the celebration, there was one behind-the-scenes story that caught the attention of royal insiders. Before the wedding, Princess and Zara's mother had made a special request of Mike. According to reports, Princess, and a no-nonsense royal known for her dedication to duty and her dry sense of humor, asked Mike to consider having surgery on his nose. For those unfamiliar with Mike Tindall's rugby career, the request wasn't entirely out of left field. Over the years, Mike had suffered numerous injuries on the rugby pitch, and his nose had borne the brunt of many of those injuries. In fact, by the time he was getting ready to marry Zara, Mike had broken his nose at least 8 times. His crooked nose had become something of a trademark, but it was also a point of concern for Princess, and who reportedly felt it would be better for him to undergo surgery to straighten it before the big day, ensuring that he looked his best for the wedding photos. Despite the request from Princess, Mike decided not to go ahead with the surgery before the wedding. For Mike, his nose was a testament to his rugby career, a physical reminder of the years he spent battling on the field. His crooked nose was almost like a badge of honor, and having surgery purely for aesthetic reasons didn't sit well with him at the time. As a professional athlete, Mike was no stranger to injuries, and a misshapen nose was a small price to pay for the achievements he had made on the rugby field. In interviews following the wedding, Mike explained that he was proud of his rugby injuries and didn't see the need for cosmetic surgery. To him, rugby injuries were part and parcel of the game, and he wasn't about to undergo surgery just to fit a more conventional appearance. The fact that Princess Anne made the request might seem surprising, but it sheds light on the often unspoken pressures that come with marrying into the royal family. Even though Mike Tyndall was already well accepted by the royals, with Queen Elizabeth II reportedly being fond of him, marrying a member of the royal family, especially one as high-profile as Zara Phillips, comes with certain expectations. For Princess Anne, who has always been one of the more pragmatic and hardworking members of the royal family, this request likely stemmed from her concern about the image of the royal family. In the world of royalty, public perception is paramount, and even small details, like appearance, can have an outsized impact. After all, royal weddings are not just personal events. They are global spectacles, watched by millions of people, and the images from these weddings are often preserved for posterity. Princess Anne may have simply wanted everything to be perfect for her daughter's big day, and that included Mike's nose. However, Mike's decision to refuse the surgery demonstrates just how secure he felt in his relationship with Zara and within the royal family itself. He didn't feel the need to conform to a certain standard of appearance and was confident enough to say no, even to a royal request. As time passed, though, Mike did eventually have surgery on his nose, but not for the reasons you might think. While many assumed he had finally caved to the royal pressures, the truth was that the decision to go under the knife was based on health concerns rather than aesthetics. In 2022, during an appearance on the popular British talk show Loose Women, Mike revealed the real reason behind his nose surgery. According to Mike, his crooked nose was causing him serious breathing problems. In fact, he was suffering from sleep apnea, a potentially dangerous condition where a person stops breathing repeatedly during sleep. Sleep apnea can lead to a range of health problems, including high blood pressure, heart disease, and stroke, if left untreated. For Mike, the decision to have surgery was about improving his health and ensuring that he could breathe properly while sleeping. During the interview, Vernon Kay, one of the hosts, joked that at one point, Mike's nose was so badly damaged that it was almost under his left eye. Mike laughed and confirmed that his nose had indeed been through a lot over the years, but the surgery wasn't about looks, it was about being able to breathe properly. This surgery took place around the time of another major royal event, the wedding of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle in May 2018. By the time Mike attended their wedding at St. George's Chapel in Windsor Castle, his nose had been fixed, and he was able to breathe normally again. While Mike's nose surgery story is certainly entertaining, it's important to remember that Mike Tyndall is more than just Zara's husband or a royal family member. He is a rugby legend in his own right. Over the course of his career, Mike earned 75 caps for England, representing his country in numerous international matches and scoring 14 tries. His most significant achievement came in 2003, when he was part of the England squad that won the Rugby World Cup, a moment that cemented his place in rugby history. Beyond his playing career, Mike has also become a beloved figure in British popular culture. He's known for his candid and down-to-earth personality, which has made him a favorite among royal watchers and sports fans alike. His 2018 appearance on I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here further endeared him to the public, showing a funnier, more personal side of him that people hadn't seen before. We've covered a lot in this video, from the royal wedding day request to Mike's incredible rugby career and his eventual decision to have nose surgery. What's your take on this? Should Mike have agreed to Princess Anne's request earlier, or was he right to wait until it became a health issue? We'd love to hear your thoughts, so let us know in the comments below. And that's all for today's video. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on all the latest royal news. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.